r/ask Reddit. What has a 0% chance of ever happening? Someone not putting a self-degrading joke here. Came in for the getting a GF joke, but you nailed it. Unlike you. Impossible doesn't just mean very difficult. Very difficult is winning the Nobel Prize. Impossible is eating the sun. Lou Reed. Penn and Teller smoke and mirrors. Ducking watch NE. Cool it down. Icarus. Me flapping my arms hard enough to fly wherever I want to go. But have you tried? Because it sure as hell would look cute. SMH, I wish I looked cute. Perfectly cleaning my phone screen before applying the screen protector. I got you fam. Mail it to me. I'm good as duck at that. Yes, when the gods were handing out natural talents, I got this one. I won't complain. Me being able to wipe all the smudges off my glasses. I just started wearing glasses. Every time I think I'm going more blind, I finally figure out that my glasses are smudged. You sit there and do absolutely nothing, and your glasses get smudged. I also recently started wearing glasses, and I can say that a lifetime of watching people carelessly handling glasses on TV and in movies has not prepared me at all for how easily they get smudged and covered in dust and dead skin and eyelashes and all kinds of shit. Raising the Titanic. Never mind that the ship has been down there for more than a century. The wreck is split in two. One half is basically imploded, and the entire hull is slowly being eaten and turned into a rust pile by Holominus Titanicus. But you have a plethora of laws stopping you from doing so, including the disturbance of a protected historical site, and grave robbing, or whatever the maritime equivalent is. But even if you could do it, you'll be dealing with a shipwreck that is miles underwater. Dang. The law of salvage says completely otherwise. Dang. It has been a fiercely contested issue in legal courts. https://www.gc. NOAA. GovCil Titanic Salvage. HTML https. www.nationalgeographic.com science/2018/07/news RMS Titanic Artifacts Shipwrecks Bankruptcy Archaeology https. Law. L. Clark. edu/live-files/11855 LCB 163 Art 8 Zekelat. My Hogwarts acceptance letter. It may still happen regardless of whether Hogwarts exists. If I have kids, when they turn 11 I'ma get them a Hogwarts acceptance letter. Adolf Hitler publishing a paper that reveals what dark matter actually is, and the answer involves coconut cream pie. That is oddly specific. r/suspiciously specific. My ex-boyfriend Kyle satisfying a woman. Ducking Kyle. I think the point is that they're not. Tomorrow happening. You say that today. Bill Murray intensifies. An ant choking an elephant to death. I mean, the elephant could have an ant allergy. It could be ant number 50,001 that does the trick as they all three stooges their way in. Redditors admitting their mistakes instead of deleting their comments or keep arguing against evidence. Deleted. I see what you did there. Half-Life 3. Shut up you. All I'm saying is I got a Tool album and Dave Chappelle doing comedy again before Half-Life 3. At this rate I'll get Skate 4 and a Dolphin Super Bowl before this game releases. Tasting the sun. Watch me. Okay, I will. My arms replacing my legs and my head sprouting out of my penis when I wake up tomorrow. DM me your address. I'll come tonight with a chainsaw and some Gorilla Glue. He said his head sprouting out of his penis, so you'll want to swap to wood glue. Epstein killing himself. Okay, this is the best one. SHHHHH. Don't say that too loudly. We never know who's listening to this. The universe ending right now. See, I was right. Time is relative. To you. Saying right now could be perceived as the same as someone reading right now when the universe is ending. This is a contradiction to your conclusion, thus disproving it. This guy paradoxes. A virgin having sex for the second time. It's perfect because the only definition of a virgin is someone who hasn't had sex. What if they are saddlebacking? Duck me in the ass cause I love Jesus edit. I'm gay. Thanks for the sliver. World peace. Well, if there's no world, it should be pretty peaceful. but then it's just peace. That the person reading this isn't breathtaking and amazing in their own way. Blushing, oh stop it you. Go on. Thanks babe. OP getting laid. Me getting laid. Username checks out. Me living to the old age of 69. 420 and doing a quadruple backflip into a black hole while singing the Canadian national anthem while on fire. Funny enough, the age thing is the only one that's physically impossible. The rest of them can be arranged for if you can get the age part knocked out, and it wouldn't surprise me if it was the Canadian healthcare system that solved longevity. You wiping your ass are 100% clean. Cue the bidet people. In 3, 2, 1. That's why you have someone lick it clean for the final 1%. Anti-vax parents listening to facts and logic. Catching the flu from the flu shot. I tell parents, I'm a pediatrician, that there are few things in medicine that are impossible, but catching influenza from the flu shot, not the lave, is truly impossible. Edit okay, so the flu shot injection is a dead piece of virus. You cannot get full-on rampant infectious influenza from the shot. It'd be like getting mauled by a dead bear claw that was just laying there. It's dead. It's only part of the virus. Now can you have a bad reaction to a flu shot? Sure. Can you feel like crap for a few days or run a fever? Sure. Still not the flu. Could you have been sitting next to someone in the waiting room who had the flu, coughed on you, then you processed to get the flu shot, then caught the flu because you were exposed to the actual live vaccine? Absolutely. The flu shot takes about 2 weeks to become effective, and sure it's not 100%, but you know seatbelts aren't either, and most people put those on when they get in the car because it helps reduce risk. It's science, my friends, and thanks for all you vaccine defenders. I'd say you every finding a 1943 copper penny. This is because in 1943 copper was taken out of the minting building to help make ammunition for the war, but an estimated 40 something coins slipped through as copper. If you somehow get a hold of one, it can win you more than $1 million in auctions. How many dollars in nacho cheese sauce? I prefer to keep my assets liquid. Well, now I'll be checking my pennies for the rest of my life. Chick-fil-A being open on Sunday. You're wrong. Chick-fil-A has opened several times on a Sunday, most notably during weather emergencies and after the Pulse nightclub shooting. Closed on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A. Anybody walking through a concrete wall without harming themselves or moving any parts of the wall. That is called tunneling and has a finite, incredibly small for macroscoping objects. Wait for it. Non-zero chance of happening. Or, and hear me out on this, you build a wall with a hole in it. The sun not exploding at some point in the next few billion years. Edit. Sorry folks. Looks like the sun will not be exploding. This is unfortunate as I was hoping for this to happen. If I recall correctly, it won't explode. It'll expand large enough to consume mercury and burn the earth to cinders, and then shrink back down to a brown white dwarf. Edit. I was corrected below. Tie. White dwarf, not brown dwarf. White dwarfs are the superhot remains of stars that can no longer undergo fusion. Brown dwarfs are almost stars, gas giants that are not massive enough for fusion of normal hydrogen, but that are massive enough to fuse deuterium, a heavier isotope of hydrogen that has 1 proton and 1 neutron instead of just 1 proton. Brexit. Going to McDonald's when there's food at home. Oh, cool. This actually worked. I'm a time traveler from the year 2010. Hey future Reddit, let me think. Oh. Donald Trump becoming president of the United States. Yeah, about that. My cat becoming a giraffe. Karen bringing back the kids, edit. Thank you Apicon Mash Brown Sugar. I have recently legally changed my name to Kevin and Karen has come back. I also won the lottery for $1.5 million, but I am glad to know that she loves me for what I am, not my money. Sadly she sold one of the kids, Kyle, on Craigslist. Edit. I caught Karen with a stripper she found on Craigslist named Kyle. She said that the only reason she came back was because my name was the same as a minion she saw in this one meme. Killing your youngest brother with a frozen Diet Coke condom. Considering I don't have a youngest brother, you'd be right. Considering I am the youngest brother, help me. The left saying oh hey Trump was right about the right saying oh hey Pelosi was right about the center saying finally a viable candidate. Not dying. Me getting in a relationship. The return of common sense and empathy to society. Edit. Makes one off the cuff. Not serious comment on the internet. Reads responses of people blowing up ha. Internet you never let me down. You'll probably find we never had either. Me visiting space. There's a 100% chance you're in space right now. Me cheating. Since it would require 2 women to like me romantically. Me making a successful cake day post. Losing my virginity. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cuss you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content bruh. It's free and that's a great price.